Oh my, you're all here. That is good to see. If I had more power, the Sproutlings wouldn't be...
At least you're safe, Dryad. What in the goddess's name happened here?
Floaret happened, simply put. It was just after the attack on the sanctuary. The Benevodon of Wood swooped down from the sky, and... Oh, Floaret, well, ate all of the Sproutlings, and then fled the burrow.
So that's it? All the Sproutlings really died?
Oh, no! What made you think that? They were swallowed, roots and all. They should still be alive.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Where did Floret take them?
You can't mean... Oh no, you mustn't go after them.
That's why we came back, to show some Benevodons who's boss. And of course I promised Dakota. I can't let Floret make off with my friends and eat their buds at its leisure.
You're here to protect the burrow? You came all the way back for us?
To be honest, not just for you. We're here to save the whole world from getting yanked around by those Benevodon bullies.
Jule, you have grown so much.
Really? It's hard to tell. I don't feel any taller. Whatever. Can you tell us where to look?
Would that I could, but I have no idea where Floaret was headed. I am so sorry. But perhaps you could ask Trent. He keeps an eye on everything, including the skies.
Good idea. Okay, everyone, new plan. We're going to the sanctuary entrance to talk to Trent.
Trent will definitely be by the entrance to the sanctuary. Here's hoping he has some information on Floret.
Trent, you awake?
Oh, Jule. Ons. I'm afraid you found me under the weather. I was resting my eyes.
Uh-oh. Are you sick?
Do not worry so, little sprout. It is merely a reaction to Delaphos's curse gaining ground in these parts.
That's not as comforting as you might think, my friend.
'Tis a simple blight. Such illnesses pass with time and repose.
Trent? Hello? We can't have Trent falling asleep indefinitely. The sanctuary would be down a goddess and an overseer.
Trent brought up a blight, I believe. Might we make for Legrazzo to mention this to Master Aish? I happen to have asked Aish about horticulture on a past visit to the archives. He may have a hunch that we could follow to its conclusion.
Oh, thanks, Palomina. Aish's weird obsession with research might be good for something for a change. Be right back, Trent. Gotta make a pit stop at Legrazzo.
A tree blight, huh? I sure hope our friend in Legrazzo can help.
It pains me to admit it, but we can always count on Aish to have ideas.
Yeah. Hang in there, Trent.
What an unexpected visit! Have you dispatched with the Benevodons already?
Not quite. We're looking for a cure for tree blight. Trent isn't doing well after all this Delaphos kerfuffle. He caught something bad, but we need his help finding another Benevodon.
Say no more. I'm flattered that you would turn to me in your hour of need. Dare I say we have become fast friends? Fear not. I have no intention of disappointing you, Jule. I possess a plant that alleviates the exact symptoms you described. We have selectively bred this flower in Legrazzo. Its nectar replenishes several crucial nutrients in plants, revitalizing perennial growth.
The nectar? That'll make Trent better? Huh. Well, I guess all I can say is thanks, Aish. You really came through.
Wonderful. Your investigation of agricultural advancements has vastly improved since my last inquiry.
Why, yes, Palomina. In fact, it was your question about the adaptive properties of plants in connection to their natural habitats that sparked my interest in the field. You see, first I created a closed testing area where we could control the environmental influences on the organisms in order to isolate the...
Okay, that's enough gabbing for one day.
You should know that it was your foray against Grapplevine and Vertius that inspired this particular plant.
Wait, how did you even hear about that fight? You weren't there.
True, but the Merchant Sisters were. They were kind enough to fill me in on your burrow exploits, which in turn rekindled my interest in the nectar. Von Voyage played quite an integral role in its cultivation as well. And now an opportunity to test our crop has fortuitously emerged.
The people here really do experiment on anything and everything, huh? Gardening isn't even a thing here in Lagrazzo.
Such is a scholar's natural inclination. Our curiosity knows no bounds, and our attention wanders to whatever happens to intrigue us.
Inquisitive types, huh? In any case, you really saved our buds this time. Let's deliver this medicine to Trent.
Then I guess we'll be seeing you, Aish. Good luck with your research.
Good luck with your hunting expedition. I trust in your success.
Never doubted Aish for a second. Gotta get this back to Trent.
It looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Trent, rise and shine! I asked the Alm of Darkness for something to help with plant blights. Here you go.
Oh, you have my thanks, Jule. Alms. A peculiar taste. Why, I feel like a brand new shoot, full of energy. How marvelous!
Oh, good. I wasn't entirely sure it was trustworthy.
Oh. To think that you would come to my aid when you have another gravely important duty on your shoulders.
Now, I didn't say this medicine was free. We need answers, and you're just the tree to give them to us. We have to seal away the Benevodon of Wood after what it did to Vertius, but we don't know where it went.
So that is what you are after? Unfortunately, I have not seen hide nor feather of a Benevodon since the assault on the sanctuary. However, I do have a guess. A plant's purpose is to take root, flower, fruit, and grow. Floaret may be intending to do the same. For that, it needs sproutlings. More precisely, it needs the wood mana that resides within the flower folk. Unfortunately, collecting sproutlings will not yield the crop it seeks.
That's why it ate them?
I believe there is more to its method than simply consuming the sproutlings. The Benevodon also needs a suitable location to germinate. There is but one place with a connection to the mystic realm suitable for growing its seedlings. The floating Isle of Orul.
Floating? So, the isle is in the sky? How do we get there?
Dummy! Now that Ramco's powers have been unleashed, we can go anywhere we want. Ground, sky, wherever.
That's right! How could I forget about Ramco?
Alms, as the Overseer, I can but watch your exploits from afar. But you have my sincerest wishes for your victory.
That's enough for us, Trent. Oh, better get going. We have a flight to catch.
Floating isle. What are we getting ourselves into this time?
There are too many unknowns. All we can do is assess whether our assortment of items is adequate.
This place is what remains of the mystic realm after it was conjoined to the mortal. When KDL was created, a single island from the mortal realm floated into the sky. It's still there to this day. It is a beautiful, strange place, but don't let your guards down.
Now I've seen everything. Floating bits of land? Better not tell the folks down below.
This is what the home realm of the Benevodons looked like? Huh. It's chilling in more ways than one.
Get the let out, people! Floret's still at large, so don't waste too much time on small fry.
Perfect.
No feathers around here. We should keep going.
Our best bet is to find a location where buds might blossom easiest.
Let's plan our next move.
I can only imagine the interest Aish would have in what we are experiencing.
It'd be a constant, how singular! I must write down all the details! Is my bet.
Morley isn't really as bothered by Aish as he makes it seem, if you ask me.
These smell similar to the plant life on the Lucia Isle.
Indeed, the flora and fauna of the Mystic Realm heavily resemble that of the Sanctuary.
We can probably cross this gap using the powers of the wood elemental.
The Duckbears will love this. Interesting.
Are we really the only people who have ever come to this island?
How would anyone else do it? Not everyone has a handy raincoat to fly on.
Then I'll be sure to look at as many things as I can while I'm up here.
I don't make the rules.
So the Benevodons used to live together in peace here?
Back when the flow of mana was freely functioning, yes.
I doubt there was anything peaceful about it. They've never been a friendly bunch.
Nice. Got it.
Look at the feathers!
They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin. Where is the monster?
Incoming!
You think you can hurt my friends? Another thing coming. How dare you scare all those prowlings?
You'll regret making enemies of us. It's working. Keep going.
Get away!
Fruit could be considered a crystallized portion of a plant's power.
Time to call on the elemental spirit!
Rivers of moonlight! Tremble to dust!
Is it absorbing light?
Something seems off. What's going on?
It's creating its own energy! Watch out!
The spirits will answer our call. Understood.
I think we can use the vessel.
Thanks. Much obliged. mine now! This is your end! Nice timing. Crushing strength.
Everyone, I did it! Floaret is gone, and the sproutlings of Vertius are in danger no longer.
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Vertius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Funny, I'd never been anywhere but Vertius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is. I figured fate saw fit to grow me there, so that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly hearken back to how Julet used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Vertius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
And against all odds, Floaret has been floored. Vertius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly, jam number 1559 is a hit.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Benevodon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen.
That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing, and I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle.
Oh my! Then you mean...
Yeah, I think sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the sproutling whale these years, but I think it might be my way.
This is the future you've envisioned, Julet?
Yep. Someone's gotta take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that.
Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave and good.
On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat.
Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Vertius?
What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden?
I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece.
Well, if you insist. We little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me. Oh no! I sense a gigantic shift in the flow of mana around Tiania.
Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
The Benevodon of Fire is up to no good, that's what.
Quick! We have to go to Tiania! This is the last one. We gotta make it count.
Val, I can scarcely believe my eyes.
Master Fugo!
And your friends are...
These are my companions, the members of this year's pilgrimage. We came back to the village to stop the Benevodon of Fire before it's too late. Everybody, this is Fugo, a soul guard from back in the day. He mentored Liza and me when we were training for the job.
It is a veritable honor to make your acquaintances, Alms. Perhaps the answer is evident, but I assume you have not yet completed your journey to the Mana Tree. Where is Hina?
Hina is...
I see. Dwarfer has been particularly active recently. It seems I was right to fear the worst in regards to our dear Home of Fire. You mentioned a Benevodon has appeared, correct? You would do well to report this to Questa.
Yes, sir.
When you finish with Questa, I pray you come find me again. I have something to discuss. You never could sit still for lectures, but I promise not to interrupt your business. Come whenever you find the time.